All right, Shalom. This is a hard one by Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp. I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakah Kodash, Ma'amah. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. Shalom to you, Akim, Nagwatim, and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. This is Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, and set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. All right. So the reason I want to start out with this scripture in Sirach chapter 2 is it says what? My son, if thou come to serve the Lord. So a lot of us have been called to serve the Lord. All right. But in doing so, he said what? Prepare thy soul for temptation. So how do we prepare for trials and tribulations and adversity and persecution and troubles? How do we prepare for that? You know, we study to show ourselves approved. We eat the whole roll. When we pray, it says what? You have to set thy heart aright. Yeah, you set your heart towards righteousness, but you have to have, meaning set your mind in the right state of mind the Lord telling you to be in these times, man. You know, he say what? Be circumspect. Be circumspect, man. Because your adversary, the devil, is going about as a roaring lion, seeking who he may devour. All right, seeking who he may get to fall out of this truth or to slip up and lose sight of their own value and end up in jail or really hurt somebody or do something that cause you to go off. All right, and that can happen through what? Anger. That can happen through impulse, jealousy, doubt. You know. So the Lord said, if you're in these type of states of mind and you know you act off impulse and you know you can't trust your own thoughts, we have to ask the Lord to be what? To lead us by our own understanding. I mean, lead us by His understanding. Don't let us be led by our own understanding. We have to be led by the Lord's understanding. All right, by His guide, and you have to admit that. You have to pray and ask for the Lord to guide you. You know, and to think for you. All right, but you have to set thy heart aright and constantly endure. So you have to constantly be patient and long suffering, and surround yourself with brothers and sisters, and sometimes even children that you can confide in. You know, if you the reason I say children, because sometimes you'll teach a child so much that they become wise too. You know, and in those moments you might doubt or be confused, and the child will say something that you've said before and remind you. You know, or you might have brothers that will read scriptures to you, even though you know the scriptures. It doesn't take anything from you. It just helps. You know, um, or you have brothers that can give you advice. Before, you know, I advise any brothers out there, before you make a decision, call somebody. You know, just if you see something you about to act off impulse or hurt something or hurt somebody, you you call a brother or or a sister out there, and you or you pray. You know, you put so many things in your way before you do something foolish. Put a lot of things in your way to block you from destroying yourself. All right. So you have to set thy heart aright, set your mind right, not other people's mind right, not set the situation right, but you have to set your mind right in the situation. All right. And constantly be patient and long suffering and endure and make not haste in time of trouble. All right. So in time of trouble, don't make haste, man. Don't act off impulse, off anger or rage, or thinking you can use Esau's weapon in this society against anybody for any reason because you feel so, or of a woman, jealousy or anger or pride, all these different demons that can that you know, that congregate around the pool of emotions. That's what these demons do. They congregate around the the pool of emotions. All those emotions that love, you know, doubt, all this bullshit. That's where you get anger and frustration and war, spiritual war, wrestling. So so let me get a precept. So you got to set your mind right, constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. All right. Ecclesiastes, he said, make not haste, right? Let's get this word haste. All right. This is the word haste. It says to hasten. It says in the Hebrew, it'd be bahala or bahala with an H. It says to tremble inwardly, to be alarmed, agitated, to hasten anxiously. All right. So it's a lot of reasons. You have when all hell breaks loose with the chip, of course, we talk about prophecies. The Lord saying, don't fear, don't doubt and get the chip or give into the system or something. And also, the battle is within. You can't give in to your own system, your own emotions. All right. So to disturb, alarm, terrify, hurry, be disturbed, because a lot of people, let's say if you're dealing with a woman, I told a lot of people out there that a wicked woman, not a good woman, a wicked woman, she can do two things to you. She can either try to dominate you, which can cause you to, popped in a damn face and you go to jail. See that? Or you hurt her or something, or y'all hurt each other, or she put you on child support. All these different things. Traps, different traps. Or she can act like she love you and she submit to you. Wait till she get in real good with you and then run from under you. Run from under your so-called control. Give you the illusion of control. See, the Lord told us we're going to get our blessings in the kingdom. Here, we just have partners. We have allies. That's it. Your woman is your ally. She's not yours. She belongs to the Lord if she comes to you. If she comes to you, she belongs to the Lord. You know, that's just it. Everything that's ours is His. Everything that's His will be ours. You got to understand that. So if you got children, they belong to Yahweh Bashem Shai. If you got a woman, they belong to Yahweh Bashem Shai. If they're, you know, now, if they're in this truth. But if they're in the world, they belong to the world and prepare for destruction. All right. But in the kingdom, the Lord said we're going to have that rule and that dominance. He said, we have to be wise as serpents, harmless as doves, man. All right. How can you rule your household? If you catch your woman sleeping with another man, what you gonna do? According to the law, they supposed to be both put to death. You have to understand that you can't do shit. Only thing you can do is the best thing a man can do in this society. The hardest thing for a man to do is to walk away. That's what makes you strong in this society. Being a righteous man, a man that has chosen to serve the Lord. Once you choose or get called and you accept and you come to serve the Lord, you got to set your heart right. All right. It says to make haste, act hastily, be hurried, be hastened, to dismay, to terrify. All right. So we ain't gotta be scared of these people, man. Of course, I ain't scared of nothing. No, I mean, like, what I mean by scared, some people scared to lose. It's a difference. All right. Scared to lose women, scared to lose love, scared to lose protection, scared to lose money, scared to lose safety, comfort, home, scared to lose anything. Yeah, some people ain't scared to lose material, but these emotional binds, they can constrict us from being at our best, man. All right. So to hasten, hurry, make haste, to dismay, terrify. So let's read this. Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Surely oppression, wait, 7 and 8. Better is the end of a thing, okay, than the beginning thereof. You see that? And the patient is in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Okay, so the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Let's see what patience means. In the Hebrew, it would be arak. All right, araka or arak. It means long pinions, patient, slow to anger. All right, he said be slow to anger, right? It says Proverbs 16, um, 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. So you better than Mike Tyson. You know, to be able to win that war against yourself within, to battle yourself, to battle the flesh and walk away. You know, to conquer pride, which destroys um the greatest lion. Okay. It says, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. All right. So you're stronger than a person that can go take a city from pillaging and all this for any anger or greed. This is Ecclesiastes 9 and 3. This is an evil among all things that are done under the sun, that there is one event unto all. Yea, also the heart of the sons of men is full of evil, and madness is in their heart while they live. After that, they go to the dead, man. So imagine that you on earth, you arguing, fighting, you know, and all this stuff, man. But at the end of the day, um, all right. But at the end of the day, um, you know, you can't take anything with you, not even your emotions, even the love that we feel for each other and for our families. That dies with the flesh. When we go to the heavens, all we know is Yahweh. That's it. That's all the spirit knows is the heavens. The spirit is made for its environment. You know, in this society, in this realm, in this dimension, we have things like emotions and love and care, um, or whatever you call it, anger, frustration. Yahweh has that as well, but the spirits, they don't deal with any of that. So so why waste your time on it unless you're gonna understand it? Understand your own anger and your own frustration. Learn yourself and become a better version of yourself. You know. Um. So now it says Ecclesiastes 9 and 4. For to him that is joined to all the living, there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. So at least if you're alive, you have a chance to praise Yahweh Bashim Yahushai with your mouth in this flesh. All right. If you're in the spirit and you come back to this, you have to come back to this earth to do it again. So do it now while you're alive and love the Lord. Give your love unto Him, unto the Father, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And what will you do with the people around you while you're here? Will you voice your own angers, your own doubts, control, emotions and shit, self-centered, whatever it is, man. Woe is me. Or are you gonna be Yahweh Shai to these people at the best you can? Let His light shine through you. For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything. Neither have they any more a reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. See that, man? So if you worrying about somebody taking your woman or taking this from you or doing this to you, if we wasn't on this earth, you wouldn't be worrying about that at all. But what does the scripture say, man? All right. So the Lord said, "What we're dead to this world." So you're already you're alive in the spirit, but dead to the flesh, dead to this world. You gotta understand that. All right. So if you're already dead to this world, you know what is there to really be angry about or emotional about? try to control. Okay, Romans 6 and 7. For he that is dead is freed from sin. Now, if we be dead with Yahweh Shai, we believe that we also live with him. Okay, so we're dead in Yahweh Shai. Of course, you're alive spiritually in Yahweh Shai, but we're dead to this world. We're dead to sin. All right. And as far as jealousy, jealousy is a demon because it deals with confusion. It's confusion. Anybody that's jealous, you lack something within yourself, and it's not the other people's fault. If I catch my woman with a man, it's up to me how I respond. Yeah, they're being wicked, and they're gonna get their judgment. It's up to me if I believe that if they're gonna get their judgment, and do I believe that the judgment that I could give is better than the judgment that the Most High could give? No. You see that? So we have to understand this, man, and meditate on it and move in that fashion and wait patiently on the Lord and be long suffering. We all gonna have our moments, but that's why you have brothers and sisters out there that you can talk to. So the scriptures say this, it's Sirach 9:1. Be not jealous over the wife of thy bosom. So you're not supposed to be jealous over your woman. Period. No, she can't do what she wanna do. You have the right. If she cheating on you, leave her. You got the right to deal with other women. She can't. She's not supposed to deal with other men. So the Lord is going to judge that in the end. All right. But you're not supposed to be jealous over the wife of thy bosom, or the woman that rests close to your heart. And teach her not an evil lesson against thyself. All right. So that's just like saying you showing her rage and jealousy. What happens when she gets jealous? She's going to show you the same thing. So to teach her a good lesson, show her how to be patient. Show her that um, how to respond to it and how not to act off impulse or haste. It shows your woman how to be patient when you're patient. Even if she's not patient, it strengthens you. It shows you, you have to show you how about Shem Shai to these people. All right. But also the Lord says this, so you have where a woman can run from under you and you get jealous, right? Which can cause you to teach her an evil lesson against you, and she'll be like, aha. Verse 2, it says, give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance. So also don't let a woman walk all over you. All right. So the best thing to do is um, always be circumspect and always value yourself and always trust the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, and know that you don't lose. All right. Unless you go outside of that boundary, unless you break the line. Just like in a battle, they say, hold the line. If you go outside of that, you get hit with a bullet. You're out of there. Or the enemy come in through that way, and now the whole army get destroyed. This is Proverbs 14:29. He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding. So you have to be slow to wrath. Put a lot of things in your way. You're gonna feel like a fool. You're gonna feel like a lame, a punk, all of that. But in reality, you're a champion by walking away. He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding, but he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly. All right. So hey man, James 1:19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, so it's about y'all, man. Let every man be swift to hear. Okay, listen to your brothers, listen to the scriptures, advice. Slow to speak. All right. Uh, no, I got it. No, you got to just wait, man. Just hold your peace. Then that goes with a lot of people at these camps too, man. You got a lot of new brothers that get in camps. They need to learn how to hold their damn peace. A lot of people always got some shit to say and they don't know what the hell they saying. So people gotta be slow to wrath, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. All right, and quick to hear. So slow to wrath. For the wrath of a man All right. So your own personal wrath worketh not the righteousness of Yahweh. Whew, ain't that something? So your wrath is not the Lord's will. And what did he say to the to Israel when we went up against the Canaanites? I am not with you. At certain points, he wasn't with us. Don't go up into that area. I'm not with you. And they took their ass up there and they got destroyed. In this society, the Lord said with this. This is Psalms 33 and 6. All right. Um, I'll start from 13. Yahweh looketh down from heaven. He beholdeth all the sons of men. So the Lord is watching you. He's watching me. From the place of his habitation, he looketh upon all the inhabitants of the earth. He fashioneth their hearts alike. See, that's why we have to wrestle against this flesh. He considereth all their works. There is no king saved by a multitude of an host, and a mighty man is not delivered by much strength, man. So you're not gonna be able to deliver yourself by your own strength, all right? Because your wrath and your anger does not work the will of Yahweh. All right, Matthew 10 and 16. Behold, I send you forth. So the Lord sent us forth as ministering spirits, right? I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. You see that these people are fucking wolves, but the Lord sent us forth as sheep in the same spirit that Yahweh Shai came in when he was on the earth. We're not, once the elect get taken up into the heavens, or the Lord shouts from the heavens and he says, fight, all right? Or he takes you up into the chariot and bring you back down to the earth. That's when you're coming in the spirit of the conquering lion to destroy and to bind up in the chains and shit like that, stuff like that, Salaki. But right now we're sent to give life, to bring his message, to be that stretched out arm. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. You see that? So we have to understand this, man. It's tough because I got some people ass I want to kick, like today. You get what I'm saying? So what I do, I prepare like I'm gonna kick their ass. I prepare like I'm gonna go to war with them. But guess what? I fight them spiritually. You know, you can destroy all the battles that you're dealing with by going out and teaching or doing your lessons or teaching brothers, you know, and sisters, putting that vibration out into the air. Because you hit one demon, you're attacking them all. All right. So the Lord said he's sending us forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. So we have to be harmless, man, as doves to these damn people. Because it's a trap. It's set up for you. Yeah, you want to be a warrior, you want to be all of that. But you shoot somebody or you beat somebody's ass, you're going to jail. Unless they have a no bill, you know, somebody threatening your life. The Lord said you could defend yourself. Somebody threatening your life or your family or your household, then yeah, man, you take their ass down. You take them down however you need to. But you put steps in your way, um, so you know, try to avoid any bad situation. All right, and you're not wrong for doing that, man. Put steps in your way. Put people in your way. The people that you know are gonna tell you what you don't want to hear. Yeah, you wrong. Damn. Yes, you're wrong. So what? You're right as far as your with your motives. Yeah, this person not supposed to be doing that to you. But you're wrong because of your responsibilities. You're wrong because you belong to somebody else. Yahweh Shem Shai. You're wrong because you forgot and have lost your value for somebody else that is not of your value. The Lord said your faith is of great value, male or female, a patient woman, you know. So the Lord said he sent us forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be harmless as doves, man, because they waiting to throw your ass in jail. All right, or set a trap for you. All right, the devil waiting for you to destroy yourself and be killed or something like that. You know, through jealousy or through anger or impulse. James 1 and 4. But let patience have her perfect work. All right. Patient meaning what? Slow to anger, long suffering. Yahweh Shah is long suffering. That ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing, man. So by the end of this, all right, by the end of this, the Lord is hardening your heart to this place. Yeah, you think you found love, but guess what? Ain't the love that the Lord gonna give you. Unconditional love. You think you found a woman, then you meet your daughters, and your daughters show you more love than your woman. Then your daughters get older and they start to be wicked towards you. Then your sons, you got your boys, or then you got your brothers. Nobody can show you the love that you're looking for besides your Yahweh Shem Shai and that loyalty. So stop looking for it. You know, gain partnerships and allies in this world, but don't give your heart to these people. And it's only right. Even if they give their heart to you, yours is of a different value. You can't do that. I walk up to you with a penny, a carnal penny. I say, give me your penny. And that's basically the situation with Jacob and Esau. Give me that red pottage. But I'm just saying, like, those both pennies are of different value. Our penny is for the kingdom. Their penny is just for that moment, your relationship, whatever reason, man. All right. Know your value. 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai. So the Lord is hardening your soul for the times to come. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, so that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. All right, because your anger and your wrath in any situation does not work the will of Yahweh Bashem Shai. You have to see what his will is. All right, you have a woman, she's disrespecting, shitting on you. Give her some space. Do you and indulge. Enjoy yourself. You know, two people should become the best version of themselves apart before they can do that together. It's harder to do it together. You have to do it apart. Even if it's just time apart, you busy, she busy. Now y'all come back together so that the devil doesn't tempt anybody, tempt a woman or something like that. Money. You lose money, you get it tomorrow. There's so much money out here. Money is all over the goddamn place. Hyperinflation. Money come and go. The Lord take care of you either way. A home. The earth is our home. The heavens, however you look at it. All right. So anyway, this is spiritual war. The Lord said, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, man." So this life is this is 1 Corinthians 7:29. Wow. Okay. It says, "But this I say, brethren, this to the men, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none." So even if you got a wife, your mind can't be complacent in that relationship. Okay, you don't have to leave or run from her. What you do with any woman or situation, even at your job, you have your mind meditating on the scriptures, meditating on your next move, meditating on the kingdom, waiting on the Lord. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. So you ain't gonna spend 100% of your time with your woman. You might spend like 25%, another 25 with your children and with your job, or whatever. Another 50 should be these scriptures. Even if preparing to do a lesson or teaching somebody or doing a lesson. 30. And they that weep as though they wept not. All right, so you're gonna lose people, but the Lord, like, I forget that. Keep pushing. And they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, right? Because laughter in this society is bittersweet. You can be happy over a moment, but then like, nah. This is temporary. This is not our rest. And they that wept, that weep, as though they wept not, and they that rejoice, as though they rejoice not, and they that buy, as though they possess not. So if you have businesses or a house or anything, just know that we can lose it any moment, especially in this society. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. Okay, so the fashion of this world um passeth away. Okay, so you use this world but not abusing it, not overdoing it, not overkill. But the Lord say, the fashion of this world is passing away, man. So what are you really expecting to find in this society? Matthew 19:28. And Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, all right, once the Lord brings you back into this earth or generates you into that new reward, their flesh, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory in the kingdom, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Now let somebody do some bullshit then. That's when you'll be able to have your way. Okay. 29. And every one that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. So you're going to receive all of that, and you're going to be able to enjoy it forever. Forever. Not being with somebody, then next thing you know, it's just over. Or so many thieves out here that can steal your riches, or what you would call booty. That's twofold. They steal your woman. All right. Or they steal your riches, wealth, money. This is Matthew 6 and 20, 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth. Right. So there's nothing to lay up here, man. There's nothing to, we try to, and me and my household, we try to take our daily bread, man. That's just it. We might plan a few weeks out, maybe a month, but that's just it, man. We just, Yahweh Ratazah, we stay that way. And we trust Yahweh Shem Shai for tomorrow and for today. But lay up for yourselves treasures upon earth. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. So that's usually our paranoia. That's our fear of losing, right? Or somebody breaking through and stealing or being corrupted. Verse 20, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt. Now, wait, let somebody touch that. That's when you go crazy. Let somebody try to pull you away from what you believe. That's when you slice them up with the scriptures. See, you can fight that battle spiritually. It says, and where thieves do not break through nor steal, because they can't. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So if you go beat somebody's ass over your woman, that shows the Lord that your treasure is not in laid up in His kingdom in your mind. Instead, you've made your woman your treasure. You've made that moment your treasure. You've made ego your treasure. You see that? You've made money your treasure if it's about money or work. You're going to work to eat, but selling out or stop teaching just so you can get money. No. All right. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Let your whole body be full of light. Let it be single. And move around these people like a chess piece. You know, um, they say you want to respond and not react. Somebody come up to you acting like a fucking monkey, throwing shit. You don't want to dig in your pants and start throwing shit too, cause that's reenacting what the fuck they doing. So you want to respond. Anything that's dead will not respond. So you want to respond like you're alive. Yeah, you want to be assertive. These words you should take hold to. Being assertive, you know, being responsive, being responsible, being having empathy, patience, long suffering. These are all qualities of a ruling class um, people righteously. All right. All right. So he said that let patience have a perfect work, that ye may be entire, wanting nothing. Even while you with your friends and family or women or at your job, whatever, you will still want the kingdom. Even though you catch up with some dude, you're gonna be willing to walk away because you're gonna know your value. You you know what I mean? If you completely giving your mind over to a woman, uh, and unto that which destroyeth kings, you see that? That destroys you. You shouldn't do that, man. And a strong woman wouldn't want that anyway. A righteous woman. She would want your mind focused on the kingdom and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai so she can get pulled up too, so she'll be connected. All right. But if she controls your mind, then she's a fucking headless body and she following you and you a headless body. And y'all both trying to figure this shit out with no direction. All right, you're gonna wind up bumping into each other. Ephesians 5 and 12. Uh, let me see. Let's start from 14. All right, I think the point is in 6 and 12, but let me see. This seems interesting. 14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahweh Shai shall give thee light. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. That's the time we're in. We're in the evil time. A lot of evil shit's gonna happen. But how are you gonna respond to it? How are we gonna respond to it? We had to not move in haste, you know. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of Yahweh Bashem Shai is. What did he say? Our wrath and our anger does not work the will of Yahweh Bashem Shai. That's the spirit. All right. Verse 19, speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody in your heart to the Lord. All right. Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, so it's the end right here. I'm going to end it with this. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. So be strong, man. You know, don't give up. Just be strong. And in the power of his might, in the power of his might, not your own might. What you can do ain't shit. Be strong in his might. What's his might? This work. Battle people with that, you know, the things they do. Because if you go through it and you speak about it and do a lesson on it or something, you're going to help somebody else before they go through it. You know, now you're working the will of Yahweh. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So always studying and praying and watching videos and staying busy, man. You teaching, yeah, but are you taking in water before you pouring it out? Because you can run out. You have to take in water first before you can give it. You have to study it too, man. All right, and be taught. Why it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, man. All right, so you're dealing with these people that are under the vibration of this world. You have to understand that, man. So you have to be careful how you move, because the devil could put a mirage up in front of you. You think it's a window, a person, and you break it, and it's really a window of fucking glass. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand, right? Because the scriptures say knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time. So we have to do all to stand. Use all that energy that you're putting into this negativity and put it towards something positive. Put it towards your growth in this truth. All right. Stay busy. Be occupied in your relationship with you and Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, and that's just it. Stand therefore, having your loins girded, your mind girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, right? The breastplate that Yahweh Shai is wearing, the breastplate of righteousness. And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. He said, if you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. All right. So you prepare your walk for the gospel of peace, man. Of peace. That's what we're here to do. Above all, taking the shield of faith, because there's gonna be people that attack you. And you're gonna need your faith to get you through this, not your knuckles to punch you through it or your bullets. You're gonna need faith to get through it. And this too shall pass, man. Same way you met one woman, you're gonna meet another one. Same way you got that job, you're gonna get another job. Same way you got that dollar, you're gonna get another dollar. Esau oppressed us, he oppressed our king too. Me, I get people that I might get challenges out here where I got my children with me. Somebody wanna fight all of a sudden. Fucking Jake, they all of a sudden wanna be Tupac around you while you got your children with you, you know, and you don't even know them. So I had to uh relearn patience and how to not respond off impulse. And I'm waiting for those opportunities again. But guess what? When you're waiting for it, that's when it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen when you're not expecting it. Happy as shit, enjoying your day, then boom, something happened. Then you're like, oh shit. You gotta turn to the scriptures, breathe, and put things in your way before you respond. I mean react, okay? Verse 16. Above all of this, you gotta take the shield of faith. Let nothing break your faith, man. Yeah, your beliefs. But yeah, I believe. Well, your beliefs cause you to be patient. So you can't let nothing break your patience either, because that's part of your belief. All right. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to stand, to be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and that's spiritual and physical. You know, shooting shots at us to destroy us, wounds. Spiritual wounds. But then you have the physical darts, fiery darts. That's the missiles. And even that, the Lord said you're going to be able to quench it because you're going to have spiritual power in that day. No weapon formed against thee shall prosper. It says, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit. So if you're going to cut somebody, cut them with the Spirit. Cut them with the sword that cuts to the bone and the marrow. And also curses a person, man. Sets them up for destruction. It says, which is the word of Yahweh, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching therefore with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints. All right, 1 Timothy 3:2. A bishop must be blameless, a husband of one wife. All right, bishop is basically like an overseer or a teacher, all right, or a delegate. Vigilant, so you gotta be vigilant. Once you're in this truth, you become that, in a sense. Sober, all right, being circumspect, not drunk off philosophies of this world. Of course, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach. Be willing to teach, not somebody come on your comment board and you telling them get the fuck out of here because you don't feel like teaching them. That's not doing the will of the Lord. That's doing your own will. I don't give a fuck who it is. Well, I already did a lesson on that. I don't give a fuck. You gotta go. No, that's doing your own will. Teach the damn people, man. Teach this sheep. It says, not given to wine nor striker, not greedy of filthy lucre, but patient. So be patient, man. Not a brawler, okay? Not covetous. All right. So the main thing you want to watch for too, man, is your ego, and pride, and wanting compliments and shit like that, man. Fuck all that. Just be who you are, know who you are, and move in that way. Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecy. All right, so be occupied in prophecy, man. All right, Romans 8:18. Remember this. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.